Hi, I'm Lucas and this is my video on the AC sine wave. Definition. What is AC? AC, or alternating current, is a special form of electric current in which the current periodically reverses its direction and polarity a number of times per second. But then what is an AC sine wave? Well, an AC sine wave is a graphical representation of the alternating current's waveform. The AC sine wave is able to give us certain characteristics for either the voltage or the current. The amplitude is the value from the peak to the average, which is given by AM. The peak to peak value is the value from the top to the bottom of the wave, given A p to the p. The period is the time it takes for one cycle of the wave. So here we have a quarter, half, 3/4, and then a full cycle of the wave at t. The frequency is given by the amount of cycles of the wave per second. Note the formula where we say F equals 1 on the period, which is t here. The root mean square is the effective value of the AC voltage and current. It is given by using the amplitude, let's say 1 times 1 over square root 2, which is effectively 0.7071 times the amplitude. Here we have the general form of the AC sine wave. We have the voltage or current equals the DC offset plus the amplitude times sine bracket the angular velocity times t plus or minus the phase. Note the angular velocity is equal to 2 pi on t or 2 pi f. Phase relations. From the waveform, theta is used to determine the phase, which relates to the shift of the waveform. A positive theta means a shift to the left, and a negative theta means a shift to the right. Comparing two waveforms, if waveform 1 is shifted to the left of waveform 2, 1 is said to lead 2, and 2 is said to lag 1. Now let's get into some questions. So from this equation, we can find the DC offset being 1 volt, the amplitude there being 4 volts, the frequency being the angular velocity is equal to 2 pi f. Solving out for f will give us 795.77 hertz. The period in which t equals 1 over f, plugging the f into there, will give us 1.26 milliseconds, and the phase is simply from the top at 20 degrees. Now, using a question that has a wave involved in it, we can find the amplitude here being 8 volts, peak to peak being 2 times the amplitude, so 16 volts, the period being 1 full cycle, so here 2 milliseconds, and the frequency being 1 over the period, which is 500 hertz.